Welcome back to the show, or if this is your first time, well, then, strap in and get ready for a bumpy ride. This week we're diving headfirst into the churning, turbulent waters of the most pressing issues currently shaping the United States. From the political circus, because let's be honest, that's what it is these days, to the social movements fighting for basic human decency, we're covering it all. So, without further ado, let's dive into the top 5 current world affairs, or at least the ones that managed to break through the noise this week. Alright, let's talk about the current political landscape in America. It's messy, like really messy. We're talking about a level of dysfunction that would make a toddler's birthday party look like a well-oiled machine. Recent elections? Don't get me started. Let's just say some of the results might make you wonder if the electorate was high on bath salts. And the policy changes? It's like watching a game of ping pong with the fate of the nation hanging in the balance. One minute we're all about renewable energy, the next we're digging for oil in our backyards. And don't even get me started on the key political figures. It's like a reality show gone horribly wrong. You've got your villains, your heroes, and then you've got those who are just happy to be there, collecting a paycheck while Rome burns. Now let's move on to the economy, because who doesn't love a good old-fashioned economic update? Unemployment rates are doing that thing where they go down, which is good, but then they go up again, which is less good. It's like a game of economic whack-a-mole, and we're all just trying not to get hit in the face. The stock market? Let's just say it's been more volatile than a teenager's emotions after a bad breakup. And as for economic policies, well, it seems like we're stuck in this weird limbo between trickle-down economics and, well, whatever the opposite of trickle-down economics is. Let's call it gushing up economics, where the wealthy keep getting wealthier, and the rest of us are just hoping some of that wealth magically trickles down on us. Spoiler alert, it hasn't. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. There are glimmers of hope, like the ongoing social justice movements fighting tirelessly for a more equitable society. Black Lives Matter continues to shine a light on systemic racism and police brutality, forcing a long overdue conversation about race and equality in America. The LGBTQ+ community is still fighting for basic human rights because apparently, love is still a controversial topic in some circles. And countless other movements are demanding change, reminding us that the fight for a just and equitable society is far from over. Speaking of uphill battles, let's talk about healthcare. COVID-19 is still hanging around like that guest who doesn't know how to take a hint. And while we've made some progress, the pandemic exposed the deep flaws in our healthcare system. Meanwhile, the debate over healthcare reform rages on, because apparently ensuring everyone has access to affordable healthcare is a radical idea. And don't even get me started on public health initiatives, which seem to be constantly underfunded and under attack. It's enough to make you want to just stay home and self-medicate with a bottle of wine. But please don't do that. Alcohol is not a solution. Unless it's Friday night. Then, you do you. And finally, we come to the environment, because what better way to end this cheery update than with a stark reminder that our planet is in peril. Climate change is no longer a distant threat. It's here, it's real, and it's messing things up big time. Natural disasters are becoming more frequent and more intense, and yet, some people still deny the science. It's like watching a train wreck in slow motion. Except we're all on the train. But, hey, at least we're making progress on conservation efforts, right? Right? Well, there you have it. The top 5 current world affairs that are keeping us up at night, or at least should be keeping us up at night. Look, I know it's a lot to process, and frankly, I need a stiff drink after all that. But the point is, these issues matter. They affect all of us, whether we like it or not. So, thank you for tuning in to our update on the top current world affairs in the United States. Stay informed, stay engaged, and for the love of all that is holy, please vote in the next election. See you next time.